things they're not sure their mind can handle.
Sweet Charity can't remember anything because she was under the evil influence of the pendant at the time.
Tim doesn't want to see Charity like that ever again. It scared the stuffing out of him.
Snakes from twigs. Oh, how evilly ingenious. I don't want to see evil Charity again either, Timmy. The demons possessing her could fry us for failing to kill Miguel tonight.
Tabitha has to do something. Timmy can't miss a whole new season of Must See TV.
Oh, there's only one thing to do, Timmy, and that's try yet again to get the pendant away from Charity. It's our only hope.
I still think Charity turned our shed into a snake pit and made him disappear after Miguel and I escaped.
How? Unless Charity's alien cohorts drop them from the mothership and then beam them back up.
That's one possibility.
Yeah, and another possibility is you're the Looney Tune.
All I know is that before my cousin showed up, nothing strange ever happened to anybody. Ever since Charity showed up, it's like something weird happens every week.
Oh, Noah. I miss you so much being away at school.
I really enjoyed our walk. We really needed it after all that pie we had. I hope you're still not worried about the angel's warning that something would happen with Noah.
I just can't ignore it, Sam. I mean, the angel said that your son would be at the center of turmoil that could destroy our whole family.
But we've called Noah and he's fine. I mean, how could he be at the center of anything that could cause us any harm, Grace?
Oh, you're right. I mean, Noah has never caused us a day of trouble in his life. And it's not like you have another son out there that could be the center of some upheaval.
You said Ethan was my son.
I have no memory of that. Why would I say something like that?
So you're saying isn't true?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Julian is Ethan's father.
No, I don't have another son out there that could cause us any turmoil. Noah is my one and only son.
Oh, my little crep Suzanne should teach Luis how to properly handcuff people without bruising them. Still, my injuries would no doubt be worse if Eve hadn't lied to Luis and Sheridan about what really happened that night that Martin Fitzgerald disappeared. To a crisis averted. Hello.
Well, Julian, have you had any thoughts on how best to separate Luis and Sheridan? Because we can't allow your sister and that damn cop to stay together, or Luis will eventually discover our family's darkest secret, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, I've thought about it, Father, and after much deliberation, I have concluded that we should leave Luis and Sheridan alone.
And you wonder why I removed you as my heir.
Well, be that as it may, Sheridan no longer believes she killed Luis's father. The threat to our family is no more.
This is so typical of the way you handle problems, Julian. You bury your face in a brandy snifter while things spiral out of control.
Fine. I'll put all my energy into separating Luis and Sheridan. Of course, the merger contract's dependent upon Ethan and Gwen's wedding. We'll just have to wait. But after all, if you're willing to risk the billions of dollars to be made on a union of the Crane-Hotchkiss family, who am I to argue?
Although I don't appreciate your tone, Julian, I do appreciate your point. Ethan and Gwen's wedding is the most important piece of business facing us now. If it doesn't come off as planned, the financial consequences to the Crane Empire would be disastrous. Ethan must marry Gwen at all cost.
I dread telling Gwen that I have to call off the wedding and then I love you, Teresa. It's not that I'm afraid to tell her. It's just, I hate to hurt her.
Gwen will understand. And if she loves you as much as she says she does, then she should be okay with it.
Look, Teresa, don't kid yourself. You know, she's gonna be furious. She's gonna be heartbroken. There's no way around it.
Ethan, I feel bad that this is causing you trouble. But at least everyone in my life will be happy for us. I mean, Mama, McGill, Whitney, Chad.
And what about your brother Luis? And how do you think he's gonna feel? Yes, Luis. And he hates me and my family. And I don't think he's gonna be happy to learn that I'm in love with his sister.
You know, I'm convinced that someone in your family killed my father.
But not me, right?
No. I know you had nothing to do with it. I think Alistair and Julian are responsible. Now I just have to prove it. You know, I've hated the Cranes my whole life. Now I just have more reason to hate them. They're evil. All the Crane men are evil. Your father, your brother, your nephew Ethan. They're all evil to the core.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Chief Bennett, Mrs. Bennett, you'll never believe what happened while you guys were out walking.
Surprises.
Kay and Miguel were almost killed by dozens of black mamba snakes in the shed out back.
What? Snakes in our shed? Look, I'm calling animal control.
No, Chief Bennett, don't bother. It's weird, but all the snakes vanished right after Kay and Miguel got out of the shed.
Are you kids making this up?
Because if you are, it's
Dad,
not...
the snakes are real.
They were horrible, Chief Bennett, and really gross.
Look, I'll go out and check it out myself.
No, Sam, be careful.
I will.
So, are you guys all right?
Yes, Mom. We were in the shed looking for lanterns, and somehow the door got locked. Next thing we knew, it was wall-to-wall snakes. Miguel saved my life. He used the fire extinguisher Dad keeps in the shed to freeze the snakes, got the door unlocked, and carried me out to safety. Thank you, Miguel. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
I owe you big time, Miguel. I don't know what I'd do without my lady love.
I couldn't die and leave Charity.
Ow!
Oh, sorry, Kay. Let me kiss it and make it better.
It's okay, Reese. No harm done. I don't know which is deadlier, a poisonous snake or an amorous Reese.
You know, I seem to remember reading that mambas were tropical snakes.
Correct.
So, what are they doing here in Harmony?
I have no idea. I've been using my computer to try to find out.
Well, I think I know where all those snakes came from.
Where, Dad?
Well, I bet Tabitha could tell us. Can't you, Tabitha?
Uh-oh.
You know how all those black mamas got in our shed.
Father, there's no reason to think that Ethan and Gwen's nuptials won't go off as planned.
As usual, Julian, you don't have a clue. I've heard rumblings of trouble in that relationship.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
Is Alistair here? One of the maids said he wanted to see me in the library.
Yes, Ivy, dear. I wanted to ask you some questions.
Alistair, you're on the speakerphone. Well, I should have known you wouldn't actually be here at the estate.
Are you disappointed I'm not there in the flesh?
Yes. I'd love to see you.
Well, try to hold on a little while longer, my dear. I'll see you at the wedding.
I'll look forward to it.
As do I. It's been a while since we had a chance to talk face to face.
Too long.
There's some things going on in the family I don't like.
Oh?
When I get home, I'm going to make some changes, shake things up. Till then, I need to know why Rebecca Hotchkiss seems to think Pilar's daughter is trying to get her claws into Ethan.
Well, Rebecca voiced some concerns, but it's much ado about nothing. Ethan loves Gwen,